NATO keeps flexing on social media like they're the ultimate superpower alliance. They talk tough, hold big summits, and act like Russia should be shaking in its boots. But what if a real, no-limits war broke out tomorrow? Most serious analysts quietly admit the same uncomfortable truth. NATO would get absolutely destroyed. Let's be brutally honest. Russia has spent years preparing for exactly this kind of fight. They have massive artillery superiority. They can fire way more shells per day than all of NATO combined. Hypersonic missiles that NATO currently has no reliable defense against. World-class electronic warfare that can jam NATO communications and GPS. Thousands of tanks and drones built specifically for grinding wars of attrition. Meanwhile, NATO's European members are running on fumes. Germany's army is a joke. Most of their tanks don't even work. The UK and France have tiny stockpiles. The entire continent combined would run out of artillery shells in just a few weeks of serious fighting. Remember how everyone said Russia would collapse in Ukraine in 2022? 3 years later, Russia is still grinding forward, while NATO is desperately begging South Korea and whoever else for more ammo. Here's the funniest and scariest part. The United States would have to carry the entire alliance on its back, again. But even America is running low on precision munitions after sending so much to Ukraine. And if China decides to jump in at the same time, game over. The real nightmare scenario? Russia doesn't even need to invade Western Europe. They could just destroy NATO's logistics, overwhelm air defenses with missile and drone swarms, and make the cost of fighting so high that Europe begs for peace within months. NATO's own war games keep showing the same result. In a conventional war against Russia, they lose badly and quickly. Yet politicians keep pretending everything is fine and that sending more money and weapons will magically fix it. The troll truth nobody wants to say out loud. NATO is a paper tiger with great marketing. Russia has spent the last decade turning itself into a war machine built for exactly this kind of conflict. So here's the big troll question for the comments. Would NATO actually get destroyed in a real war with Russia? Or is this just Russian propaganda? Be honest. How long do you think NATO would last in a full-scale conventional war against Russia right now? Drop your hottest and most base take below. If you want more military truths that make generals nervous, smash like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you in the next one.